How's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to discuss some suggestions that I had to improve the overall gameplay experience within Dirty Bomb. From a couple simple additions to the main menu to some interesting changes to certain game elements, this will probably be a part 1 of a series of suggestions since feedback is especially important to a game in development, but not everybody will agree with my ideas, so please let me know your thoughts down below after you've heard my case. Number 1. Giving players a small credit reward for completing the tutorial level. This doesn't have to be a huge reward. I think even 2,500 credits will be enough incentive for new players to learn about the basic game mechanics. I found from personal experience that new players don't seem to know that they can drop ammo as fire support or heal and revive other players as a medic. Maybe it's due to being willingly ignorant, but I believe giving incentive to play and learn from the tutorial level will expand awareness of team support abilities. Number 2, still on the topic of the tutorial level, adding a trade-up demo for loadout cards would definitely be beneficial to new players to help them understand not only how loadout cards work, but that bronze cards are the highest beneficial rarity and anything higher than that is just cosmetic. I don't believe it's clear enough that you can purchase any loadout that you want from the store, and anything above a bronze rarity does not give you a gameplay advantage. Number 3, adding your daily bonuses to the main menu underneath the mission refill box. Now I know I'm not the only one who's thought of this. In fact, Reddit user P4V07 has designed sort of a crude graphic of how the main menu can be improved, and I'll display that on screen now. I'm not sure his additions to social media links are necessarily needed, but they are a nice touch. Although the link to the Mercs in Training video I think is a must-have and will hopefully encourage new players to learn how to contribute to their team. I'd venture as far as to say a well-implemented improvement to the main menu, while not completely replacing the tutorial level, can definitely improve one's perspective as to how the game is paced as a new player. Number 4. While we're still on the topic of daily bonuses and missions, why not add your current mission progress to the escape menu or the scoreboard while in-game? Currently, while in-game, you will only know how far you've progressed through your missions at the end of match screen, and I would say it would be a useful improvement to refresh your memory on how far you've progressed through your current missions while in-game or waiting for a respawn. Number 5. Another improvement to the main menu I would personally like to see implemented would be a post-match review option for your last match. By this I mean you can currently only check your score, KD ratio, and XP and credits earned in the short time between the match ending and having you thrust back into the lobby. Being able to check your last match's stats in the lobby would be a nice addition. Number 6. Now let's get into some gameplay improvements that I would personally love to see. First of all, being able to join a full game as a spectator. While it may not be huge, I could see some benefit from being able to join a full match as a spectator. This way, as soon as somebody leaves, you can immediately join their team. Currently, if you join an open game and then choose to spectate, someone else can join the open spot you left behind, leaving you only able to spectate and wait for somebody else to leave, or to leave yourself. So because of that, I see no problem with being able to implement this, since player numbers don't seem to be a factor in preventing it from happening. Number 7. Adding a red or blue hue to enemy and friendly ammo stations. We already have a color differentiator between all the other enemy equipment, so why not ammo stations too? It's not a huge problem per se, but it's definitely an improvement in my eyes. You may argue that health and ammo packs don't have a difference in color either, considering anyone can pick them up regardless of which team has dropped them, but the difference is health and ammo packs don't obstruct your movement if you try to run through them, while ammo stations do. Number 8. Add a help up indicator when somebody else is helping up a teammate. We already have a system such as this for teammates who are trying to repair or defuse the same objective, so why not add a teammate helping indicator when more than one person is trying to help somebody up? Number 9. Currently, when waiting for a respawn, you can spectate your teammates and view their health pool. It doesn't always work for whatever reason, but I would love to be able to check their ammo count as well as the cooldown timers for their abilities. I'll give you an example of when this could be useful. Say you're in execution mode, only one teammate is left on either team, and it's a clutch moment. While spectating your teammate, you realize that they haven't noticed that their magazine is low on bullets and that they should reload. You tell him such, and because of that he's able to get the pick on the enemy with a full mag and win the round. Simply yet effective. Number 10. Shooting enemy mines should damage more than just the proxy that deployed it. Now I know this is subject to a lot of ridicule and I am prepared for that, but I would like to see this implemented. This would cause players to be much more cautious of their positioning in relation to a friendly mine, instead of just sitting right behind one waiting for an enemy to show up from around the corner, and then getting the pick on them if the mine didn't fully kill their target. It would force players to be much more tactical than having 2 proxies deploy up to 4 mines on a site, and then having the rest of their teammates stand next to them guarding the area, But the question is, where do you draw the line? Should a friendly Fragger's grenades kill friendlies? What about Fletcher's sticky bombs or Nader's grenade launcher? Or even Kira's orbital laser? Well, these are all friendly fire-related incidences and should be kept as such. Enemies triggering a friendly mine by walking near it should not damage friendlies outside of competitive, because that constitutes as friendly fire. However, a deliberate sabotage of an enemy mine doesn't constitute, at least in my eyes, as friendly fire, and is more of an intention to cause damage to whoever deployed it, and that is why I think shooting enemy mines should damage more than just the proxy that deployed it. Well, that's all I have for this video, so I hope you found it interesting or at least entertaining, and maybe you didn't agree with all the changes I've listed here, so why not let me know down in the comments what you think about my suggestions, and maybe leave some of your own improvements for the future of Dirty Bomb. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next video, so until then, take care everyone.